Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Nicolah. So today I decided to show you guys how I survived the summer months with oily skin and makeup. So first I'm going to go ahead and add a primer. Primer is very important, and try to use a mattifying primer. So I'm using Shine Killer by NYX and just rubbing that all in my oily areas. So the first summer trick I use is setting my primer with a powder. So I found that using a powder that's from the same brand as the primer works really well. So I am using the Mineral Set from NYX, and I'm just gonna dab that all over the areas where I primed. Next, I'm just adding a little bit of lip injections onto my lips before my foundation, and I'm using an e.l.f. Selfie Ready foundation brush and the Maybelline Fit Me foundation in the matte poreless formula, and I'm in the color 355 Coconut. Now, because it's summertime, I don't want to use too much product, so I am using what at least I consider to be a little bit of foundation, and I'm just going to sheer that out all over my face. Next, it's time to highlight, and I'm using the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the color Fawn, and I'm just focusing majority of the product directly under my eyes, and when it comes to spreading it outward in that triangular shape, I'm kind of shearing it out, and you will see why later, but I found that it maximizes the amount of brightness I can get under my eyes, because that's where you want to look bright in the summer. And I add a little bit down the bridge of my nose and of course onto my Cupid's bow. To blend all of that out, I'm using an angled blending brush from Crown. I really like this brush because it's dense enough where it blends out the concealer very nicely, and I am blending out the concealer under my eyes outward first, and then I'll go in, but I just blend out the edges first, and then I leave the inner part to sit for a little longer. So while the inner part of my eyes sit and gets more dewy, I go ahead and contour. So I'm using the powder version of the True Complexions contour palette because it is summer, so you want to try and use as much powder as possible if you have oily skin like me. And I'm just bronzing up the areas around my temple, my cheekbones, and I'm gonna go ahead and also add a little bit to the bridge of my nose. Once I'm done with that, I'm going to go ahead and blend out the rest of that concealer that's been sitting under my eye. By now, it is highly pigmented, and it really helps to brighten up that under eye area. Now, once again, because it is summer, we are going to go ahead and set that with a powder. So I'm using the Sasha Buttercup powder because the yellow tint is perfect for my skin tone. And I'm just going to go ahead and set my under eye area. And that's it, guys. That's my foundation routine for the summer. It really helps to keep my oil under control, and my skin looks dewy and bright all at the same time. So don't forget to subscribe and like and share with your friends. And until next time, you guys, peace.
We're